Hi guys, and welcome back to our channel for another cooking video. So this video was pretty highly requested. Today we're going to be making sinigang. Sinigang is my second favorite Filipino dish right after tinola. What's different about sinigang than tinola that I really like is it has a little bit more of a sour taste in a good way. So today, if you want to see how I make my version of sinigang, then just keep watching. Okay, so first things first, you're gonna need one of these Mamacita's sinigang packets. And then for our vegetables, you're going to need some chopped up red bell pepper. Then, of course, we do need the ginger, and we also have our sweet onion right here. Then we have our chopped up boneless, skinless, dark meat. This is dark meat, so this is chicken thigh. And then we have our okra. You also can use some garlic for taste. Then we have our long green beans, packet of spinach. This is optional, but we decided this time we're going to add in some shrimp. And then you need some tomato. And of course, we can't forget the chicken broth. And last but not least, our fish sauce. So the fish sauce you can also get at pretty much, I think, any Asian market, along with your Mamacita sinigang flavor packet. So that's everything that you need, guys, to make my version of sinigang. Okay, so first of all, I'm going to go ahead and set this to medium-high heat. And this is kind of similar to how I start my tinola. I go ahead and I put my ginger and my sweet onion in. And how I measure my ginger is I pretty much just buy a medium to large size ginger and then I skin it. And this time we crushed it up because a few of you guys mentioned in the comments that would add more flavor. So, you know, I don't play when it comes to the ginger and that yummy ginger flavor. So for the onion, we're just using about half of a medium size sweet onion. So I'm gonna go ahead and put all this in there. So as I mentioned, this is my version, and technically sinigang doesn't call for ginger, but like I said, I love ginger, so I put it in here anyway. So, you know, that's just how it goes. But also I'm going to go ahead and add some garlic. You don't have to add garlic, but I like to just for the flavor. And I'm just going to let that kind of, just going to stir all of that up and let it kind of cook down. And with your onions, you're going to know they're ready when they start to become translucent. So yep, that's a lot of ginger. I know you guys gonna kill me over the ginger, aren't you? By the way, if you hear some children in the background, don't be alarmed. They are cooking as well. So we're gonna go ahead and add in our chicken. So, like I said, we went ahead and chopped all of this up, and this is boneless, skinless chicken thighs. So this is dark meat. And like in my tinola, I like to use the dark meat because for me, I think it's more flavorful than white meat. Just has more fat, and that adds more juices in. And then transfer all the ingredients over into the larger pan as I add more and as I add in the chicken broth. So I just want to keep stressing that this is my version, so it's different than traditional sinigang recipes. It's different than what's going to be on the back of that packet. If you get that packet to cook this, then you'll know that. Hi, yeah. Then you'll know that my recipe is a bit different. Okay, so my chicken is almost completely cooked. The last thing I'm gonna do right before I transfer it into the bigger pot is I'm gonna go ahead and add my chopped up red bell pepper. Again, the back of this packet calls for a long green pepper, but we're gonna go with the red pepper. Red pepper also adds some color and makes it a little bit prettier. So we got all that green. So we're gonna add in some red color. It's gonna look really pretty. So I've gone ahead and transferred everything off camera into the bigger pot, and the next thing that we wanna do is add in our shrimp. So I have used the small size deveined shrimp, so it's already been, like I said, it's been deveined and skin's been taken off and the tails have already been removed, so one less thing to have to do.
Especially with the kids.
Especially with kids. I don't want to have to take off all that in the middle of eating, so because when this is done I just want to enjoy it. I don't want to have to worry about any bones in the chicken or any skins or tails on the shrimp, so that's why I go ahead and just get all of that taken care of beforehand. So now that we've given the shrimp a few minutes to cook, we're going to go in with our chicken broth now. I like to use chicken broth. I believe the packet calls for water, but I prefer to use the chicken broth because to me it just has more flavor than just plain water. It just feels weird for me to just put water in this. I don't know. I'm going to add in the flavorful chicken broth. So I'm just using 2 of the big Great Value brands. You can get these at Walmart. You can get them anywhere. But I like to use 2 big ones. We want to go ahead and add in the tomato. And then this is just 1 cup of chopped up tomatoes. And stir it all up. I love the smell of tomatoes. I cannot do it. I'm so uncoordinated. I know there's like a switch or something where you go like...
Come on now, we'll show mommy how to do it.
Come here and show me how to do it, baby. You did it earlier. I wish...
Come on, backpack boy.
It's like, oh my god. Oh. I'm pretty sure that's not how you do it. How you do it, baby? Oh, good job. Woo, yeah. Ow. Get down.
I saw you out.
I can't.
She's stopping you.
She's like, you're so bad at this, don't do it.
You're embarrassing yourself.
I saw you.
I can't do it. Woo, yeah, Fox. Dance off, dance off. Ow, quit biting me. Dance off. No, right. No.
Push up.
What's that? What's that?
Hey.
What's that? What's that?
Back girl. Oh, snap. I always want to see a snap when we're doing video. Whoops. Now, this okra is not been cut or anything, so it's like nice long okra. But if you don't want your okra to be like that, you can cut yours up into pieces or in halves or however you want to do. Be sure everything's getting cooked really well. Is it good? I see you sneaking.
It smells good.
I see you sneaking. And how do you cook sinigang?
It's right here. Just buy the stuff, follow the direction in the back. So
Okay. Somebody's got jokes. So this has come to a boil. It's on high heat, so I'm gonna go ahead and turn it down and add in my sinigang packet. I mean, once you add in the chicken broth, you can pretty much add it from any point. Directions on the back, so if you want to go follow along with those directions, that's totally okay. Like I said before, this is just my version and how I do it. I'm pretty chillax when it comes to cooking. I just kind of fly by the seat of my pants a little bit. I don't really measure things out exactly.
Look at you.
Alright, so I went ahead and closed the lid back up to let that cook for a few more minutes. I'm going to go ahead and open up my long bean packet. Half of the bag. These long beans. Letting it cook for a little bit and adding in some more ingredients. Just giving everything time to cook. So it's very simple. It's really easy to make sinigang just like tinola. The biggest thing is just, you know, waiting for everything to cook. Just adding in ingredients and giving those ingredients time to cook down. Last thing that we're going to add in besides our fish sauce or our patis is our spinach. And we're going to put this whole bag of spinach in there. I like to add it in just a little at a time. Get this time to kind of get mixed up and cooked in there, and then I'll add a little bit more. The spinach cooks pretty fast. It becomes soft. It becomes soft really fast. Ooh, it's smelling good. Smelling yummy, ain't it, Fox? Ain't that smelling good? Oh yeah. So we're taking a traditional.
Why are you doing that to Mommy's food?
Okay. Oh, he's cutting my leg off.
You're cutting Mommy's.
He's cooking me.
That's not nice.
So basically, what we're doing, guys, is we're taking a traditional Filipino dish and we're just adding in a little bit of southern spice. Oh yeah. So, babe, do you know what you get when you make Filipino with southern?
Good?
Yeah.
Or talking about human?
Yeah, human.
Okay.
He's cutting off my foot.
Okay, a little
No!
Ah!
I'm gonna cut you.
You get an Asian cowboy. Alright. Woo! Adding in all of that spinach.
No way.
Look at all that good spinach. Spinach is very good for you guys, so I want to get all that spinach in there. Alright, so guys, that's pretty much it. The last thing I'm going to do is I'm just going to add in a little bit of patis for flavor. Of course, you can always go back and add more patis in your individual plates. So I'm just going to kind of eyeball this and just kind of sprinkle a little bit in there, here and there. This is just to add a little bit of that flavor. And then again, just make sure it's all good and stirred up. So that's basically it. I mean, it's that simple, guys. It's very easy. If I can cook it, you can cook it.
Done.
No, give me kisses.
I'm done.
Long kisses.
I'm done.
No long kisses.
I'm done.
All done. Did you hear him? All done. Give me kisses.
I'm done.
Why? Long kisses. Oh wow, somebody taught them to kiss good.